Today I'm watching the Twilight Zone Season 3 Episode 8. The previous episode was about this character named Pinto who was on the run and passes away, and there's this ghost story element where his dying words were saying that if Connie comes to his grave, he's going to stick his hand out and, snatch him basically. And yeah, it was a very interesting story. I really liked it. We've been getting more ghost stories in Season 3, so that's been fun to explore, and I have no idea what this episode is about, so very curious to see where we're going to go. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies or TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to see exclusive content from this episode, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Tonight's story on the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction.
Okay, interesting.
One morning not too long ago, the rest of the world disappeared, and Peaksville was left all alone.
What? That's so cool.
Never sure whether the world was destroyed and only Peaksville left untouched, or whether the village had somehow been taken away.
What?
On the other hand, sure of one thing, the cause. A monster had arrived in the village.
What? I'm so excited already.
He took away the automobiles, the electricity, the machines.
What?
And he moved an entire community back into the Dark Ages, just by using his mind.
Oh my god.
She began to sing aloud. Now, the monster doesn't like singing, so his mind snapped at her.
Ah! What?
Looking at now,
And what's on her neck?
sings no more.
Oh gosh.
The monster can wish them into a cornfield, or change them into a grotesque walking horror.
Oh my god, happy thoughts only. I'm obsessed.
Did forget something, didn't I? I forgot to introduce you to the monster.
I'm worried. This little
His name
kid?
is Anthony Fremont. He's 6 years old with a cute little boy face.
What?
You'd better start thinking happy thoughts, because the mind behind them is absolutely in charge.
Why do I want to say this is Ron Howard?
Is the Twilight Zone.
Oh my god, it looks like a young Ron Howard. That's my first guess. I am obsessed. That intro, are you joking me? This monster. What? I'm very excited to see where this is gonna go. Oh, it's based on a short story by somebody else. That's interesting. Having a little boy as the monster, I think, is fascinating. The scene is reminding me a little bit of the farmhouse when we had the episode where they went and everybody was dead and they, nobody's moving. They're frozen.
Howdy, Anthony. Mighty good to see you today.
You be nice to him.
And it's such a good day, isn't it?
I'm smiling. Can you see I'm smiling?
It's a terrible hot day.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Aunt Amy. No, sir, I wouldn't say that at all.
Oh, I was worried she couldn't talk at all. She just can't sing?
Real good, whatever it is. I was just wondering what you were doing.
Don't ask him questions. Oh.
See him?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a real fine one. I ain't never seen a gopher with 3 heads before.
That's because they don't exist. God, this child. That's so messed up.
You're a good boy, Anthony. We all love you. Don't we, Annie?
Just say positive things. Just don't upset him.
We sure do love him. We love that boy.
Oh my gosh. It's reminding me of Children of the Damned a little bit. It's just these kids that have powers.
A lot of that, too.
Oh, we've been out of that for a year. You know that, Miss Fremont. We ain't had no bar soap for over a year.
And it's been like this for a year now? Oh my gosh.
Made a soup, don't he? So I brought that.
Oh, Bill.
Just do whatever makes him happy. Give him his favorite things. Say nice things about me.
Yes, I will, Bill. Of course I will. Matter of fact, I'll tell him right now.
Oh, no,
And how hard that would be to be the parent of that kid.
Go on, I gotta get back to the store.
You don't have to be frightened of him, Bill. He likes you.
Oh, I would be terrified.
Several times, how much he likes you.
Yeah, he likes you today.
Kind of hoping that...
She wanted it to bite him. She doesn't... yeah, that's a complicated thought.
Tonight's television night. Anthony's going to put a nice picture on television.
Right, because I don't have any electricity.
A real nice surprise party.
Oh, I'll be here, Miss Fremont. I'll certainly be here.
He's like, I can't miss it. I literally can't because it might get taken out by this kid. They said they put him in like a cornfield. Did they turn him into scarecrows? Is that what we're doing?
You mustn't think anything bad about him, Amy.
But he isn't even around.
Amy, dear.
Who isn't even around? I don't... What does that mean?
Sometimes he can hear what we're thinking, no matter where he is.
Oh, I see what they mean. Okay.
Thinking real nice things.
Yeah, he's like this omnipresent monster. This poor lady, I feel so bad for her. She's smiling, but her eyes are not smiling. Like, it's a very conflicted feeling. Because, yeah, you're their parent. Like, oh, gosh. I wonder if this is supposed to be, like, a little bit of a commentary on, like, social norms. Where it's, like, just smile, like, conformity, so everything's fine.
I turn them into monsters.
Oh, doggone if you didn't. Funny looking things, too.
He's like, I can't get upset with him because there'll be huge repercussions.
Everybody's looking forward to it, too. Just like they do every week when you make television.
Yeah, once a week, like...
Was you looking for something, Anthony?
And that it's coming from a kid gives it a whole other element. Like, you know, it's a little bit more uncontrollable, obviously.
I wanted someone to play with.
Well, Anthony, you remember the last time some kids came over to play?
Oh, God, I can only imagine.
Well, it's just that if you wish people away like that, there won't be no one left.
Yeah, you can't play with them if you keep sending them to this cornfield.
We'll do that, won't we?
And I can make some of those funny animals, Dad.
Yeah, that's fun.
And, like, kids trying to understand the consequences of their actions and also the kids' need for, like, praise and encouragement.
Not many dogs left now, Anthony. You wish them all away.
Oh, God, that's so sad.
Anybody that doesn't like me.
Why, everybody loves you, Anthony. They love you, son.
Like me, or I'll send you to that cornfield.
They said that it wasn't good that I did that. Somebody thought that one time. Who?
And the fact that he can read their minds and stuff is terrifying as well. That puts a whole new element to it. Like, how do you plan anything? How do you have free thought?
He shouldn't have thought those bad thoughts. That's why I made him go on fire.
Oh my God, on fire? This kid's a menace.
That collie dog, he doesn't like me. He's a bad dog.
Don't say that. Animals always can tell. Oh God, the animal's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, it's not barking anymore. Like, even if this kid was acting this way.
Did you do something to Bill Soames' dog? Did you, son?
And they, like, wanted to... Oh, this freaking cornfield.
Outside anymore.
Like, even if the parents were like, okay, we gotta figure out a plan, how can we stop this? He would know. He would be in on it. He could hear it.
Put him in the cornfield. Isn't it a real good thing that he done that, honey? Isn't it a real good thing?
Just like the sheer panic. You did a real good thing.
A real good thing.
Nope. Oh my God, it's terrifying. This is so creepy. I'm fascinated, but yeah, terrifying. I'm assuming he can also control what's on TV if he has the power to turn it on. So they're just gonna watch whatever he wants to watch, obviously, because he just gets whatever he wants. Yeah, it was this dinosaur show. They just do whatever he wants, all like having this kid in charge. Yeah, very interesting concept. And that's the only TV you get to watch as well. And you have to say nice things about it. You can't be like, maybe let's try something else. Like, to the cornfield.
Oh, that was real good.
Wasn't Anthony's television wonderful tonight?
Oh, it's just the best.
And what happens when he gets older also? Like, his needs are going to change, his wants are going to change.
Well, I haven't heard Perry Como in years and years.
Because you have no way to play it anymore. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that makes me wonder how long it's been going on. They say at least a year. Does Anthony like Perry Como?
After all, we don't know just where the singing comes in. It'd be taking too much of a chance.
Yeah, we saw what he did to the aunt who didn't sing or sang that he didn't like, so no singing in this house.
It would be good if you told me what to play, Anthony.
Oh my God.
Real good if you'd tell me what music you'd like to hear.
Just play. Play anything.
Hope I like it, because if I don't, you're in trouble.
Glow. That's a nice old tune.
Oh, that's a nice tune. Oh, yes, that's a very good tune.
Yes, everybody nod and agree. Yes, yes, yes. Say nice things over and over and over forever.
Don't make any noise when the music's playing. I don't like any noise when the music's playing.
This kid's a brat. Oh my god. Of course this is the one kid that gets the power. And just like everybody's so tense, you can feel how like on edge they are, and like he's just drinking and drinking in the back. Very good that you're drinking. Yes, very good.
Keep playing.
Like, yes, keep him distracted, you know, don't let him focus on what's going on. Everybody smile and nod, yep.
One after dinner liquor and this here.
And what happens when those are gone?
Nuts! I can't even play my own record. I can't even play Perry Como.
Yeah, of course you'd be frustrated. Oh no, someone's going to the cornfield. It'd be, yeah, like you're taking orders from a kid whose whims and decisions change by the minute and just does whatever he wants. And there's, again, no consequences for him. Everybody else has to walk on eggshells.
Birthday to me. Happy birthday to
He hates singing. He hates it.
Please stop.
Danny. Happy birthday to
And how hard that would be to watch someone you love. Obviously, you know that this kid's gonna get upset.
you and her. You had him.
Oh god. They're blaming the parents.
When I am blue.
Oh my god. Just the way he's looking at him.
Monster. You murderer.
Oh my god. And standing there and not being able to do anything.
Anthony. You think bad thoughts about me.
Yeah, because nobody can read his mind, obviously.
You're a very bad man.
You think that. Go ahead.
And the lighting in the shot is so cool as well. Just because he broke the lamp.
Somebody sneak up behind him. Somebody end this.
I mean, oh my gosh. What do you do? Like, what do you do in this situation? Auntie thinking about it? But would he be able to tell it?
You're a very bad man. And you keep thinking bad thoughts about me.
Yeah, because you keep doing bad things. Oh my god. Oh my god, he turned him into a jack-in-the-box. Oh my god, we just see the shadow, and then, oh my god.
Please, son, wish it into the cornfield, please.
Oh my god, how terrifying that would be just to see him sit there, you know, and your husband, and just all of a sudden, jack-in-the-box.
And you mustn't think bad thoughts about me either, or I'll do the same thing to you.
Like, there's no end. Like, it's just gonna go on for forever, or what?
It was swell. It was just swell. It was really good.
And what happens when it gets down to, like, one adult is left? Because the rest have pissed him off, and he's wished them away, and, you know, they outnumber him now, but obviously everybody's too scared to do anything.
Oh, yes, it's fine. Why, Anthony's television is the best television we've ever seen.
Or is it like playing off of parents who think that their kids are perfect and can do no wrong and just constantly, you know, oh, well, you did it, so you're so great and you're so perfect, and, like, never admitting their faults?
Snow?
Why, that'll ruin half the crops. You know that, don't you? Half of the crops, that's what that'll...
Dad.
Oh, that felt reactive, and he's not gonna like that.
But it's good that you're making it snow, Anthony. It's real good.
So they're all gonna starve to death if the crops...
No comment here. No.
This little kid's like, I don't care.
Anthony, you can be sure of one thing. You have entered the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the mind control is terrifying as well, that he knows your thoughts and can make his decisions based on what you're thinking or feeling, and how do you control that 24 hours a day? So that was my first time watching The Twilight Zone, Season 3, Episode 8. I really, really love this episode. It was so weird and terrifying, and so many conflicting themes and emotions going through watching this. And we did have a longer intro from Rod Serling, which I really liked. It definitely needed that background information to help set it up. And we've usually had him in the scenes. This is the first time we've kind of gone back to the previous, you know, system where he sets it up and then we just go into the scenes. He's got the map standing in in front of him, which was cool to show that, Peakville is the only town left. And they kind of play it as maybe the rest of the world disappeared, or maybe now this is somewhere else. Maybe it's in the Twilight Zone, and thought that was interesting because if like the rest of the world disappeared, I would have questions about what happened, what caused the rest of the world to disappear, but they kind of played both sides of it, which was interesting. And I thought it was Ron Howard who was playing Anthony, but I saw in the credits it's the same little boy who was in the birthday episode where he's talking to grandma. And yeah, great performance from this kid as well. Child actors can, make or break an episode, but he was amazing in this, terrifying. And I also saw that Cloris Leachman's name was in the credits, which I mostly know from the Brady Bunch. So it was great to see her in this as the mom. And yeah, great performances all around. Terrifying concept for an episode. The fact that this little boy is in charge. And I think we needed that. I think if it had been an adult that was the monster, it wouldn't have gotten as far as it did. Some other adult would have stepped in. But because the fact that it's a little kid, I don't want to say you get away with it, but it complicates things. Like, you don't want to hurt them, obviously. You want them to do well and you want to protect them. But if it had been an adult doing these things, I think this would have ended a long time ago because an adult would have stepped in. But, to me, it felt like a little bit of playing on a bit of the social norms of, just, agree with everybody. Everything is fine. You're doing a good thing. Like, nothing is wrong. Just sweep it under the rug. Let's not talk about our problems. Let's not acknowledge anything. Let's just, everything is happy and rainbows and sunshine and, everything is good. And also the fact of how maybe some people parent their kids with being like, oh, my kid is perfect, you're doing a real good thing, like everything they do is right and every decision that they make is right, no matter the consequences if they're actually doing horrible things. But putting it from the perspective of a parent who, oh, my kid's perfect, they would never, beat up Billy, they would never do anything like that, can't be my son is perfect. Like, it felt like they were playing a little bit on that trope as well, and also how kids often need, constant reassurance and, encouragement in order for them to gain confidence and to, feel like they're, building some self-esteem, but taken to a very, very extreme, obviously, level in this. And you could just see the panic in the parents' eyes and in the, other adults in this town, whoever is left, basically, of being like, oh yeah, real good thing. And you can see them sweating, and they do mention that it's a hot day. And I'm assuming there's no air conditioning because he took away all the electricity. But yeah, I feel like they're also sweating because they don't want to say the wrong thing or even think the wrong thing. Like, I can't imagine what that would be like the constant don't think this, because how do you control your thoughts 24 hours a day? Like, that's nuts. Saying the right thing, I could obviously, you just have to be very cautious of what you say, and when in doubt, just always say positive things, except for his aunt seemed to not understand the game and was just like, well, I mean, I want to watch this on TV. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, this guy just got turned into a Jack in the Box. Why are you saying these things? Like, don't you understand the consequences? And having all of these adults be at the mercy of this kid, I thought was interesting as well. And he's a child, like, he's gonna, whatever his interest is for that day, that's what they're gonna do, wherever the wind blows, the whims and curiosities of this small kid. And, that's where their plan is for the day. He wants to watch dinosaurs on TV, you're gonna watch dinosaurs on TV. And having the kid run the household and run the village was just terrifying. And the fact that he didn't really care about the consequences and also didn't have any consequences made this even more terrifying, in my opinion, because he could just wish them away to the cornfield. He could just, oh, okay, well, this dog doesn't like me, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Like, there's no opponents. Nothing is at the same level of him. You can't have a monster battling a monster. Like, it's these, people who don't have his abilities, obviously. And I was thinking, even in that scene when Dan is having his birthday party and they're like, he's, somebody get him, like, he's facing me, like, he's distracted, like, somebody attack him. And the kid doesn't even turn around once. He doesn't even side glance at people to be like, oh, is somebody going to come and get me? Because A, he can hear their thoughts and would know if somebody was thinking about it. And like, if he gets rid of all the adults, then what? I mean, maybe I would get to that at some point. It definitely sounds like the town's population is getting less and less. And he's complaining that there's no kids to play with. It's like, well, because you sent them all to the cornfield, bud. That's why. So, but again, he doesn't realize those consequences. It's just this is what I want. I'm going to do it right now. And I don't care what anybody else wants. And just, now, me. And just, again, being a kid, being a bratty kid, because his parents can't discipline him. Nobody can discipline him. And it made me wonder how long it's been going on. They did mention that they hadn't had soap in a year. And then they mentioned that they didn't have, I think it was alcohol, hadn't been in like 5 years, or hadn't been able to listen to a record in 5 years or something like that, if I'm remembering correctly. And so that puts it at least 5 years of dealing with this, and just how exhausting that would be. And that makes me think like how much younger the kid was when this would have started, assuming that time in this place is still happening normally and people are still aging. And I'm like, okay, if this kid is 8 or 9 or 10 years old when this is happening now, what's going to happen when he's 17 or 18 or 30, or if this continues on for if nobody's willing to stop it, if nobody can stop it. And I don't even know how you would. When he was sitting in his mom's lap listening to the piano, he started to like close his eyes, and I was like, oh, is he gonna fall asleep? And then I was thinking, maybe if he's asleep, can he still hear your thoughts when he's sleeping? Like maybe that's the time they can plan something, because obviously this can't go on forever. And I mean, again, I understand it would be very, very conflicted because it is your kid and he is a small child, but at the same time, his actions are wild and clearly has no consequences for. And if he eventually sends all the adults to a cornfield while he's still young, is he going to be able to take care of himself? Like, is this kid going to be able to feed himself? I mean, I guess he could just wish a sandwich or whatever he wants, but I was just thinking, if you were in this position, how would you deal with this? Because it's just such an insane story. But yeah, I really loved it. So creative. I was hoping we would get to see some of the cornfield, and we did get just a static photo shot of a cornfield as the credits were rolling. But I was kind of hoping we would reveal, a big wide shot of this cornfield with the Jack in the Box. And again, I'm assuming that if he sends you there, you're frozen, you can't move, something like that. You're another object. Like, I'd imagine maybe the dog is like a little toy dog or something like that. They do call him a murderer in that scene, so maybe he is actually killing them. Like, if he turns them into a Jack in the Box, does he have the power to turn them back, or are they now dead and gone forever and you can't bring them back? Because that would be insane also. But yeah, it reminded me a little bit, of Village of the Damned, obviously, with these kids who have these supernatural power, and, just this one boy controlling everything, and the chaos that would bring to a town if a little kid was in charge and had these omnipresent powers that could hear everything you thought and only wants happy things, and just smiling constantly like, don't you dare think bad things about me, which, I mean, his actions are so horrible, it would be impossible not to think bad things about him. But yeah, a really, really interesting episode. We do see the dad lose it a little bit at the end when Anthony makes it snow outside, and the dad realizes that it's going to kill off all the crops if there's this frost and snow. And if there's no electricity and they have no contact with the outside world, I'm guessing those crops are probably their only food source. So then are the parents just going to starve to death? Like, they're relying on this little kid for so much already. And I've obviously tried to become self-sustaining by, planting crops and learning how to do all these things. And maybe they already were farmers already, I don't know, but they obviously had to learn some tricks when they lost all the electricity and they're not getting shipments from anywhere else. Even when we have Bill come over with the deliveries, like, tell him I brought the tomato soup, like, tell him it was me. Like, it's just like that desperation to be acknowledged that you did a good thing, because if he thinks badly of you, your life could be at risk, which was, yeah, again, just a wild episode. Other than the Jack in the Box scene, we only hear, through him explaining the other horrible things he did. He made a 3-headed gopher and then it killed it because he didn't want to play with it anymore, and set a person on fire. We hear him mention that as well, and just terrifying. And again, he says those things like he's just talking about the weather, like there's no weight to them. Overall, I really, really enjoyed it. One of my favorite episodes of season 3 so far. Just terrifying to think that this little boy can do whatever he wants, and he's not just like, oh, I'm gonna play in my sandbox all day and no one can tell me when I need to come home for supper. It's I'm going to take things away from people so only I can have them, and very selfish, and doesn't care about how other people feel, isn't concerned as long as they're happy and thinking happy things about him, then they're fine. But as soon as they think a negative thing, and obviously the consequences of that, but taking away the electricity and sending the town back into the dark ages, and how they, you know, try to cope with day-to-day life. And he doesn't care. He just doesn't feel any of those things, and he's not somebody with compassion who also had these powers. And we never find out how he got the powers or why him. And we do see in that scene, you know, them blaming the parents, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, because it doesn't sound like the parents have any of these abilities. It's just the kid, and we don't know if he has any siblings or anything else like that. But yeah, we've seen that before with Twilight Zone episodes where we don't know how or why we got here. It's just dealing with the reality of, like, this is now life and this is present day in Peaksville, Ohio. So yeah, really interesting episode. I really enjoyed it, so very curious to see where we're gonna go next. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies or TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh my god, happy thoughts only. I'm smiling. Can you see I'm smiling? Oh, I was worried she couldn't talk at all. She just can't sing? And it's been like this for a year now? Oh my gosh. Right, because I don't have any electricity. Yeah, you can't play with them if you keep sending them to this cornfield. Oh my god, on fire. This kid's a menace.